All right, everyone, and welcome back. We've got a Saturday edition of The Sims 4, our good old renovation videos, that sort of thing. I'm Christina, aka ThatVarietyNerd, and today, as I just mentioned, we're going to go in, we're going to just look at some more renovations. We're continuing on renovating Willow Creek. It's slowly but surely coming together. My goal is to hopefully my hope is that I can finish Willow Creek. I have like 5 lots left out of like I believe it started out as like maybe 20-ish. I don't remember offhand, but my goal is to hopefully finish Willow Creek by the end of the month. So I just have one house and then I have the community lots. So that's about how far I'm at the time of recording this voiceover. So there's that. So we've got this quaint little house. This is actually like, I feel like this house in particular, it's a very overlooked lot in general. But I started out by just fixing the roofing a little bit and also just kind of changing the layout just a tad bit in terms of how it was sort of set up. To me, it felt very boxed in, and like I felt like this house needed some extra love. And so I really liked sort of that red and white sort of tone that we were going for on the outside. I wanted to be someone that I wanted to be a little bit different, you know what I mean? Because like it's a very suburban area, but like just because it's a suburban area, that doesn't mean that you can't make it like stand out a little bit. If you want a red door, go for it. That's all I gotta say. But I think we pretty much keep the layout as close to the same as we can. I'm pretty positive. We just it was mainly a renovation more so than like, let's change everything about this thing. Because here's the thing, it didn't necessarily need, a huge layout change or anything like that. So that way, we can just go in there and do our thing. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, so as you can see here, we kind of just try to freshen things up a little bit, even like a fresh coat of paint, because that wooden tone mixed in with the yellow, it made things feel a little bit more boxed in. I don't know how else to really describe it other than that, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think I don't remember what we ended up going with, to be completely honest. Again, these were builds that I recorded a little while ago, so it's going to take a moment for me to recall what was going on here. But yeah, it's a small living room, open kitchen, open concept sort of thing here. Again, make sure that move objects are turned on when you go to, download this from the gallery, that sort of thing. If it's not on the gallery, let me know and I'll make sure it's up there as soon as possible. But yeah, so the kitchen we were actually able to do a decent sized kitchen with. I wanted to go with the more like the bar stool or like, the island sort of approach to it, that sort of thing. So that way you could actually like sit together and, enjoy a good meal and just hang out. And yeah, so that was sort of what I was going for. Wanted to play around with some of the just the counters and the islands or whatever. So that apologies. Just trying to wake up here a little bit, even though I don't have any caffeine in my system yet. I'm saving that for a little bit later in the day because I'm bulk recording ahead of time to take a little bit of time off in November. Because like my mom's coming in for a few days, and I'm really excited because she gets to see the new place and we get to hang out, and it's gonna be a good time. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. I will be taking, my goal is to hopefully take off like a good chunk of November too, also. Not just because of like, my mom's coming into town for a while, for like about a week, I would say, but because of the fact that, well, novel writing month is also in November too. And plus, like, with the holidays coming up, I want to make sure that we get enough recorded, that sort of thing. We will be covering the new Snowy Escape Pack. I am also about to purchase that Sims 4 Star Wars pack now that it's 50% off. Like, I feel much better paying $10 for it than $20. And I'm like, okay, well, this should be interesting. And don't no worries about it. We're gonna have some sort of a one-off video probably on it because let's be real, like it was basically just a shell pack. I don't know how else to describe it. But just based off of what I was seeing, you know what I mean? And who knows, we might incorporate some things into the renovations, but we're not going to be renovating anything in Batu. Just giving you a heads up, I've had that in the spreadsheet for a little while, and again, spreadsheet's in the description, and it's also on my little website when you go underneath the Sims tab, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We'll download I'm gonna download the Star Wars pack and play around with it this weekend, and just sort of do like a blurb almost of like maybe I'll do kind of what we did for Nifty Knitting, and just do like a review almost. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes, especially because it's gonna be fairly timely. Because oh god, I can never pronounce the show right. Because the Mandalorian's coming out like on the 30th, or at least it starts back up on the 30th, which is like not, which is next week. So there's that. Also, if you're more into like wrestling stuff, I will be hopefully live streaming a watch party tomorrow night on Twitch. I say hopefully because, well, internet can get pretty flaky at times. I think we can all agree on that. But either way, it's going to be a good time. And yeah, so my hope is that we can get some more stuff recorded, and then that way we can maybe do some more streaming on Twitch or something like that. I I'm very close to affiliate. Like I just need the 8 hours, and I need to get the 3 viewers over the average of those said 8 hours. So I'm hoping that maybe like on Sunday that's going to be at least half of those hours. But we'll see how it goes. And that's within like a 30-day time window, I believe. But we've already got like the followers, but still feel free to follow me like over on Twitch as well. Like I don't stream as often as I used to, but we're gonna change that at some point. Probably now that it's getting colder and I'm less inclined to leave the house, which I feel like sounds right because given everything going on in the world and it's almost flu season on top of that, your girl doesn't want to go anywhere. Or at least I'm less inclined to go anywhere. Like, for example, I'm really craving Chipotle or like a burger or something, and I'm like, why am I like this? But I've been really itching to get some good like takeout or something lately, so I might do that today. I don't know. It depends if I feel like just putting on like average everyday pants. I'm wearing pajama pants right now. So I'm like, okay, Christina, you're a halfway young professional here. Actually, put on some sweatpants or something when you go get your takeout. Don't stay in your pajama pants. Anyway, oh yeah, so this build, I always get so distracted from the build. It's fine. Basically, I wanted to go with sort of this light and bright exterior with the red, and on the inside, we just make it red, and then we have this really bright green and white sort of room as well. I just wanted to keep it simple because, like, sometimes you just gotta keep it simple. I believe this one is all base game as well, so just, heads up there. I try when I go into these base game builds, I try to only use maybe like 1 or 2 packs at most if I use a pack. But I really do try to keep these base game as much as, I can. But yeah, like we're actually nearing the end of this build because again, it's a smaller one. But you know what? Sometimes you need a smaller build or you need a smaller video. You know what I mean? Like again, the nice thing about renovation videos is that it's more time recording them than actually putting them together because you basically do the bulk of the recording in the game and you also take the screenshots in the game. So then when you go to put it together, you can just dump everything into a file like on the track and then just overlay the audio over it. Sometimes sometimes you can do a face cam, but for right now, considering I just woke up like 30, 40, maybe an hour ago, I don't remember, it's Saturday. There you go. So this is the final product. I really love that exterior. It's just something different, but I think it really blends well with the rest of the house. Again, we kind of go with this like white and blue here in the living room. We have some green, like a very just calming color, that sort of thing. I really love this bathroom, by the way, just in general. But yeah, if you want more Sims content or enjoyed what you watched, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. And I will see you all around later. Bye, everyone.